The world of Formula One has always been a blend of speed, innovation, and competition, with the pinnacle of motorsport continuously evolving. In this ever-changing landscape, the prospect of new teams joining the grid is both thrilling and challenging. Recently, the Fédération Internationale de l'Automobile, or FIA, the governing body of motorsport, concluded its search for potential newcomers to Formula One, and a compelling bid by Andretti Autosport in partnership with Cadillac has been given the green light. While the FIA's approval is a significant step, the real gatekeeper to Formula One is Formula One Management, or FOM, and the existing 10 teams. In today's exploration, we will delve into Michael Andretti's potential new team, scrutinize the hurdles they face, and ponder why their entry into the sport might still be uncertain. Amidst the ongoing discussion surrounding Andretti Autosport's potential entry into Formula One, one aspect that deserves attention is the essence of the American dream. Formula One has traditionally been dominated by European teams, and new entries from other continents are relatively rare. Andretti's bid, backed by General Motors' Cadillac brand, represents not just a motorsport endeavor, but also an embodiment of the American spirit of ambition, innovation, and competition. Expressing their gratitude, Andretti Cadillac said, "We appreciate the FIA's rigorous, transparent, and complete evaluation process and are incredibly excited to be given the opportunity to compete in such a historic and prestigious championship. We look forward to engaging with all of the stakeholders in Formula One as we continue our planning to join the grid as soon as possible." The American motorsport landscape has produced legendary figures like the Andretti family, with Michael Andretti being a notable name. His pursuit of Formula One glory is more than a team owner's ambition, it's a testament to the allure and mystique of Formula One on a global scale. It's about transcending borders and making a mark on the world's most prestigious motorsport stage. While there are complexities in integrating an American team into the European-centric Formula One world, this endeavor showcases the sport's potential for global expansion. If Andretti Autosport succeeds in securing a place on the grid, it could pave the way for more American teams and drivers to aspire to Formula One, further diversifying the championship and broadening its international appeal. In essence, Andretti's bid is a symbol of the sport's evolving nature, where ambition knows no bounds, and dreams, regardless of their origin, have the potential to become reality in the high-speed world of Formula One. Andretti Autosport has expressed a long-standing desire to compete in the prestigious world of Formula One. Their bid, endorsed by General Motors' Cadillac brand, has passed the FIA's evaluation process, marking a promising beginning to their journey. However, it's essential to emphasize that this approval doesn't guarantee their cars will be gracing the Formula One grid. The next critical phase lies in the hands of Formula One management and the existing 10 teams. The FIA, responsible for governing Formula One and defining the regulations, conducted a rigorous assessment of several teams aspiring to join the sport. In this evaluation, each application underwent scrutiny based on sporting, technical, and financial aspects. FIA President Mohammed Ben Sulayem underscored the stringent criteria established from the outset to ensure that only applicants meeting these criteria, while adding value to the sport, would be considered. He said, "The FIA was very clear in establishing stringent criteria for entry from the outset of expressions of interest procedure. Our objective after rigorous due diligence during the application phase was to only approve prospective entries which satisfied the set criteria and illustrated that they would add value to the sport. The FIA is obliged to approve applications that comply with the expressions of interest application requirements, and we have adhered to that procedure in deciding that Andretti Formula Racing LLC's application would proceed to the next stage of the application process. Andretti Formula Racing LLC was the only entity which fulfills the selection criteria that was set in all material respects." While the identities of other evaluated teams remain undisclosed, Andretti Autosport emerged as the sole entity that fully satisfied the selection criteria as set by the FIA. Despite the FIA's approval, the future of Andretti's entry into Formula One hinges on FOM's assessment. Formula One management controls the financial aspects of the sport, making their approval essential for a new team's participation. While the FIA's approval provides a green light in principle, Formula One management can still impede Andretti's physical appearance on the grid. In a statement, Formula One said, "We note the FIA's conclusions in relation to the first and second phases of their process and will now conduct our own assessment of the merits of the remaining application." The precise details of this process remain unclear, and the consequences of a potential rejection from FOM are uncertain, leaving many fans and experts speculating about the outcome. Formula One has a long history of cautiousness when it comes to new teams joining the grid. The challenge for Andretti Autosport lies in convincing the current teams, FOM, and the existing contractual agreements that their entry will be beneficial to the sport as a whole. While Andretti brings a storied motorsport pedigree, including third place in the Formula E Constructors' Championship and a history of Indy 500 victories, they lack the global recognition and legacy of giants like Ferrari, Mercedes, and McLaren. Andretti Autosport, while an established brand in American motorsport, does not have the same historical presence as some of the existing Formula One teams. The sport has previously embraced newcomers like Haas and Alfa Romeo Racing, both with strong affiliations, yet Andretti represents a unique proposition. Backed by General Motors, they possess substantial resources and support, which raises questions about fairness and consistency in the sport's entry criteria. If Formula One can admit other teams with various backgrounds, it raises the question of why Andretti, with its considerable potential, should not be granted entry. The situation surrounding Andretti's entry into Formula One has become a complex power struggle within the sport itself. On one side, the FIA president Mohammed Ben Sulayem has advocated for a more inclusive approach, emphasizing the importance of following due diligence and international law. On the other side, Formula One management, along with some existing teams, has displayed resistance, voicing concerns about potential overreach and interference. One of the challenges in understanding the process lies in the opacity of Formula One's contractual system. While the FIA's evaluation process was relatively transparent, the next phase involves navigating the complexities of the Concord Agreement, which governs the financial side of Formula One. This contractual maze is an enigma to many, even those with access to the agreements. Consequently, the true implications of Andretti's rejection or acceptance by FOM remain uncertain. As Formula One grapples with the potential entry of Andretti Autosport into the sport, it faces a critical crossroads. Rejecting Andretti, a team with solid motorsport credentials and the backing of a major manufacturer, could be seen as stifling growth and innovation. Formula One would need to clearly communicate its reasoning, ensuring that any refusal aligns with the sport's long-term interests rather than short-term self-preservation. The journey of Andretti Autosport and Cadillac into Formula One is far from over. While the FIA's approval marks a significant milestone, the ultimate decision lies with Formula One management and the current teams. The path ahead remains uncertain, and the consequences of a potential rejection are unclear. However, one thing is certain: the world is watching, and Formula One must tread carefully, considering the potential ramifications of its choices. As fans and stakeholders await the final verdict, we find ourselves in a stage of anticipation, eager to witness the next chapter in the ever-evolving world of Formula One. Thank you so much for watching the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel and share your thoughts and opinions in the comments section below.